has not had an assist since we mentioned he got his 12th one quite a while ago.
The Bulls have missed their last 6 shots. The Knicks with a 5-0 run. Shot clock at 7. Ewing again from deep. Yes! And it counts!
Grant tries to rotate up, gets there a little late on the arm after the shot. Basket's good. Free throw attempt coming up for Patrick Ewing.
Like these could be the defining moments in the career of Patrick Ewing, who is seeking his first championship ring. The test, can he come up big, as Michael Jordan has in so many situations in huge ball games.
So what you're saying is consistency alone is not enough. You have to rise above that to bring your team to the next level.
Absolutely. Patrick Ewing still has that to prove. The Knicks by 1. 4.5 remaining in the game, and that is a foul on Rivers. Oh, the Knicks are upset. Pat Riley trying to control Anthony Mason, who objected vehemently to that call on Rivers. It is a block on Rivers.
I don't think there's any question. Rivers was trying to play him tight, tough. He didn't want to give Jordan a chance to go up with the jumper, but he's moving his feet and his body's into him as he's going along trying to defend Michael.
Second team foul on the Knicks. Bulls with 3. Bulls go to the weave once again. Grant with a nice head fake. Rebound Ewing. Look out! Pippen with the steal. Scottie Pippen. Taking advantage of the Knicks turnover. Under 4 minutes remaining in the game. Shot clock at 6. Jordan to the left hand. Forced and drew the foul. He had to release. The shot clock was running down. Rivers called for number 4.
The way Chicago got possession back as New York was coming up the floor, a cross-court pass, not realizing how much ground Pippen can cover. He gets the steal. Michael wanted that side of the floor to be wide open. Cartwright was occupying a low left block. As a result, Michael knew there was no way for him to go all the way to the basket. He was going to wind up having to pull up and take a jumper. That's why a little conversation took place between Michael and Bill trying to get their signal straight.
Well, Jordan able to tie it, but could not give the Bulls the lead. He is now 7 for 9 from the line. The Knicks and the Bulls tied at 88. Down to 3:35 remaining in the game. Starks for 3. Rebounded by Grant. Played again by Starks. Pippen works off the pick. Here's Pippen. Jordan with the rebound. Michael Jordan able to convert on the putback to give Chicago a 2-point lead.
With the score 88-88 as Charles Smith tries to push it down quickly, something Riley and the Knicks have tried to do. With the score tied, Starks came down and lofted the three-pointer up at the basket. And since Ewing was going well, it's not quite what Coach Pat Riley wanted at that particular time. Long jumper, just to say, come on, John, that's not the shot we want. Missed shot by Chicago, but Jordan sneaks in underneath, puts it back up and in to give Chicago the 2-point lead.
Michael Jordan called for the foul, the second, putting Charles Smith at the line. Smith is a 78% free throw shooter. Michael Jordan has scored the last 17 points for the Bulls. Well, the Knicks are now 18 for 30 at the line. The Bulls by 1. We're just under 3 minutes remaining in the 4th. Now Rivers guarding Jordan and is called for a reach-in. That is number 5, committed by Doc Rivers, and both teams now have 4 team fouls.
Michael Jordan wanted. While action is taking place here on an up screen, the whole side of the floor is cleared for Jordan to get in isolation. The stuff outside is just make-believe. Give Michael a chance to go one-on-one.
Non-shooting foul. Pippen was held by Smith, and that puts the Knicks over the limit. Smith with his fifth, and Chicago will go to the line. So it has come down to this. In game number 5, the series is tied at 2. Knicks winning the first 2 here in New York. Chicago bouncing back convincingly. 5 apiece on Rivers and Smith. Cartwright is 5. Scottie Pippen is now 3 of 6 from the line. He is only a 66% free throw shooter. Neither club distinguishing itself at the free throw line. 1 of 2 for Pippen, and the Bulls now lead 91-89. So finally, someone else in a Chicago uniform has put a point on the board. They went 14 minutes since someone other than Michael Jordan had scored. And the last ball to score was Pippen. Ewing dishes out to Rivers, tries the 3. Jordan off the pick. Rebound Smith. Doc Rivers during the playoffs has hit a number of big shots. He hit one just a moment ago. Ewing for Smith. Charles Smith not able to hit. And a loose ball foul called on Anthony Mason. So the Bulls go back to the line because the Knicks are over the foul limit.
Now, we said a moment ago that Pat Riley wasn't real happy with the Starks three-point attempt. This one, a different situation on a kick-out pass from the big man with the shot clock running down. Seems to make the coach a little bit happier.
Horace Grant, only a 62% free throw shooter. Chicago, 15 of 21 from the line, and Horace making his first appearance at the free throw line. Well, a clutch free throw by Horace Grant has tied the game at 92. A minute and 37 remaining in the fourth quarter. Hits 1 of 2, and a loose ball foul is called. It's on Bill Cartwright. He's fouled out. That is a big loss for the Bulls because Cartwright, the most effective out of the Chicago roster in keeping Patrick Ewing off the blocks.
Looked like Bill was going to come up with the missed free throw himself. He comes across the lane, gets a hand on it, but then it's his body momentum. He had a big 7-footer like on the move. Stark sneaks underneath him. Body hits body. The foul is called.
Bill Jackson taking his time, making a decision on the substitution, and has decided to go with Stacey King. Stacey goes about 6'10", 6'11". So he'll be matched with Patrick Ewing, who is 7 for 12 from the line. 32 points for Ewing. Hit some critical shots down the stretch. And hits the free throw to give the Knicks a 1-point lead. A reminder tonight, following your late local news, don't miss the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, late night with David Letterman, and then later with Bob Costas, all tonight, right here on NBC. That's time remaining. 1:25 to go in the fourth. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Jordan gets the pick from Grant. 3 lead.
So just when you think the man is going to try and take over by himself and win it, no, he brings 2 defenders, leaves the best 3-point shooter in the league wide open, and B.J. Armstrong produces.
For the Bulls, their first 3-pointer of the game. Well, the Bulls with a 2-point lead by virtue of that B.J. Armstrong 3-pointer from the left-hand corner. That's the timeout situation. Bulls have 3 full out of 20. The Knicks with 2 timeouts left with 1 minute and 16 to go.
Phil Jackson feeling that Scott Williams plays Ewing a little bit better than Stacey King, has Williams in there. General idea is they're going to go to Ewing down low, try and get something.
Here's Rivers for 3. And Ewing could not hold on. Hit him in the chest, and it will be Chicago ball.
Maintain your composure right now. Understand there's plenty of time left in the game. Get a stop defensively before you get the ball back. On the errant 3-point attempt, it just slipped off Ewing's hands. Ball hits out of bounds. Eddie Rush says ball to Chicago. See if they get it back to Michael to create for someone else coming to the middle.
Jordan played by Rivers. Pitched out to Armstrong from the other corner. His 3-pointer in and out. And a foul is called on Chicago. 3-point attempt by B.J. Armstrong would not drop. Scottie Pippen called for the foul. So both the Knicks and the Bulls are over the limit. And with 52 and 8/10 seconds to go in this 4th quarter, Charles Smith back to the line. He's 3 of 4 from the line.
Time and score, the most important thing, and you don't want to commit fouls and give the opponents a chance to either take the lead or tie up the basketball game. Sometimes there's a point where you don't want to be too aggressive. That was one of those times. You don't have inside position, concede the rebound, let it go.
Well, Charles Smith way off on that first attempt, and the Knicks self-destructing at the foul line. 19 for 34 at the line. Go back to the line. He missed his first of 2. 52 and 8/10 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter, and Chicago with a 2-point lead here at Madison Square Garden in New York. The timeout rundown. Both teams are over the foul limit. Only 7 times the last 15 years has a team down 3 games to 2 been able to come back, and your Atlanta Hawks back in '88 beat the Celtics in Boston in Game 5 and then lost the series with the Celtics winning at the Omni and then winning Game 7 up in Boston.
Team lost the first 2, win home 1-2, right back to the Boston Garden. Beat the Celtics up there to take a 3-2 lead, and then went home and lost a 2-pointer. Then the same thing in Game 7 in the Boston Garden.
The Bulls 95, the Knicks 94. Shot clock at 10. Pippen backs it up, puts the move on Smith. Off the fake, gives to King, and he's rejected by Ewing. It's a 24-second violation.
Scottie Pippen's upset because he was trying to call a timeout with 2 seconds left on the 24-second clock. It was a great call by Pippen. He knew they weren't going to get a shot up. Right now, Pippen is trying to call timeout, but there's no possession yet. So Pippen, arguing with the official that he had called it, didn't realize that Stacey hadn't picked up the ball yet. You can't have a timeout if there's no possession.
28 and 8/10 seconds remaining. The Knicks down by 1 with the ball. Starks, played by Jordan. Ewing out to set a pick. Here's Starks, changed his mind. Plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 10. Ewing for Smith. Smith. Strip. Smith. Stopped. Smith. Stopped again by Pippen. What a play by Scottie Pippen. Final seconds. Jordan for Armstrong. And the Bulls have defeated the Knicks. The Chicago Bulls with a couple of spectacular plays. Scottie Pippen stopping Charles Smith. And the Bulls won it that last basket. second will count. The Bulls 97, the Knicks 94. Scottie Pippen, one of the heroes for the Chicago Bulls, doing it on the defensive end. Let's go to Ahmad Rashad.
All right, thanks, Marv. Boy, what a finish. You guys withstood. You didn't play very well in the second quarter, but still you're only down by 1 point at halftime, but you pulled it out at the end.
Well, we realized that the third quarter is going to be very important for us. We just wanted to kind of maintain, stay in the game in the third quarter, and we knew we had our chance in the fourth.
Now, a lot of things, you guys kept your poise. A lot of things went against you, the referees. I mean, a lot of calls that could have been controversial, but you kept your poise and stayed in it.
Well, we knew that. It's a road game for us, so we know when you go on the road, you got to play above the referees and definitely try to take the crowd out of the game, and that's what we did.
All right, you guys came in here smelling blood, and I guess you got it.
We did. We came in here, we wanted to get a win. That's the only way we can win this series is to get a game here, and we did it.
All right, thanks a lot, Scottie. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
All right, back to you, Marv.
All right, Scottie Pippen, 28 points, 11 rebounds. Michael Jordan, 29 points, 13 assists. The Bulls now lead it 3-2 with the 97-94 win. That's our lineup coming up right here on NBC. For Mike Fratello, Ahmad Rashad, and Hannah Storm, I'm Marv Albert. Thanks.